Hi everybody, my name is Mary Catherine. I'm one of the 2019 National Gold Award Girl Scouts. For my Girl Scout Gold Award project, I worked with the National Park Service and the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration to create Project Reef Love, an environmental education initiative dedicated to teaching people about the impact that chemical sunscreens can have on coral reefs and reef-friendly alternatives for sun protection. I am a volunteer with the Girl Scouts of Northeast Texas, which is headquartered in Dallas, Texas, and I am so excited to talk to y'all today. Today I want to talk to you about Step 2 in the Girl Scout Gold Award project process. In Step 1, you identified an issue or two in your community that have a national or global link that you want to address. In Step 2, you're going to want to explore these issues even further. The goal here is to identify the root causes of this issue or issues and use these root causes eventually to determine who and what could be helpful resources in the future of your project. This will get you ready to make a measurable and sustainable impact on the world.
One of the best ways to do this is by using a mind map, a diagram that uses branches to help you explore ideas. To do this, you'll need about 45 minutes to an hour of time, a big space with a flat surface to write on, and either a large sheet of paper and writing utensils, or a Go Gold account, which is the mobile-friendly app that you use to track your Gold Award progress. I'm going to use my Girl Scout Gold Award project as an example, but remember to fill in information that applies to you and your project. The first thing we want to do is write down the problem that we found in Step 1. For my project, the issue was that common sunscreen chemicals are causing corals around the world to get sick, turn white, and die, a phenomenon called coral bleaching. Then we have to stop and think, why does this problem happen? Once we find a question, we do some research. For my example, these harmful sunscreen chemicals get to coral reefs when it washes off our bodies and into the ocean. Then we have to ask again, why does this problem happen? For me, a lot of human-caused or anthropogenic sunscreen pollution comes from the fact that people don't know the negative effects of sunscreens on the environment. This means that we need to address a lack of awareness for my project. So what caused this lack of awareness? Well, for starters, a lot of people associate mineral sunscreens, which don't have a negative impact on the environment, with outdated formulas that were super thick and difficult to use. This is due to marketing from chemical sunscreen companies back in the 80s that changed public perception. And that right there is what we call a root cause, negative public perception. Another issue that creates a lack of awareness is the fact that we don't learn about sunscreen pollution, or really any cosmetic pollution at all, in science classes. That is another root cause, curriculum structure. A third issue that causes a lack of awareness is the fact that sunscreens with harmful pollutants are very easy to come by due to a lack of legislation regarding sunscreen pollution. And voila, that is a third root cause, public policy.
Now that we've identified our root causes, let's take our research a little bit further. We can start by asking questions like, have I identified a real need in my community? Is this project realistic for me? And of course, what are some resources and organizations that might prove to be helpful for this project?
Some of the best ways to answer these questions include finding information through credible sources on the internet, visiting the library, and interviewing subject matter experts in your community and beyond.
For more fun activities and inspiration, check out other resources from Girl Scouts at Home, visit the Girl Scout shop at girlscouts.org, and of course, reach out to your local troop leader and Girl Scout councils. Thank you so much for watching this video and trying out the activity. See you next time. Bye!